Hello all you cutie patooties. Today we're going to be checking out a little hack that I've found on TikTok. Sims by Susu has figured out that if you download a certain mod, you can actually import blueprints to PARALIVES and build from there. Downloading the mod is really easy. You just head to the Steam workshop, find the customizable rug mod and load the game up. There might be some issues for Mac users, but check out the disclaimer in the description and hopefully you should be all good to go. So let's check it out.
Hi, it's been a while.
After installing the mod, we're going to need our floor plan to download. Luckily, there's a really easy website called floorplans.com. We're going to go over to there and do a quick search. What we're going to do is maybe a 3-bedroom house with 2 bathrooms, 1 floor, 1 garage. So let's see what we can get. As you can see, there's quite a lot of options. I think there's going to be quite a few pages, 13 pages. So have a scroll through, see what pops out. All right, so I think I like the looks of this one. So we're just going to click on the floor plan and just save image as. So now that we have our floor plan, we need to import it into the game. Get any space that you think will work with the floor plan. And then we're going to go to the search button and type in rug to find our customizable rug there. Then we're just going to place that down, click on it again and go to the change image icon. Scroll all the way to the bottom, go to the plus sign and add your photo in there. I've already got mine imported, so I'm just going to click on that. Now we're just going to make it as big as we need. Now, proportions wise, it's best to work with something that is in the floor plan, like a bathtub or a toilet. Then that way you can get the proportions correct. So I'm going to go in and find a bathtub and stretch that out just to kind of match it all up. And there we go. We've got our floor plan ready to go. We might move it up a little bit closer because that's where the road is. So then that way we've got the driveway. Now, this might be a bit of an issue, but you'll just click on the image, hold shift and bring it up a little bit. You can also draw without the floor popping over the top of the floor plan, which I did find quite annoying yesterday when I was testing this all out. But now we can go into our wall tool and draw up our floor plan. It doesn't have to be exactly to scale. If you find you're going outside of the lines a little bit, that's okay. All right, let's do up our individual walls here. So this is our bedroom. See how it's snapping to that point? I don't want it to go there. So I'm going to press Alt and put it exactly where I want it to go. And then we've got this little front porch area, which I will do. Maybe we can do a little half wall with this one here. There we go. So now we can just get rid of the floor plan. Let's raise this little platform up for our front entrance before we forget. Now see how it's got that little gap from when we raised the rug? We're going to adjust that now. So what we'll need to do is zoom all the way out, click on the green house, and then click move lot. So by doing this, once you click on this little icon here, you can move it wherever you like. But you can also bring it down by holding shift. Make sure that's all good. Beautiful. All right, and that is our floor plan all done. I'm going to quickly put on some wallpaper for the exterior and roofing as well. So before I even got to the paint, I noticed that there's actually a little wall feature on the left-hand side of the door. So I think I'm gonna try and draw it out and then to here. And I don't know if it will let me draw it up here as well. Let's see. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. So that's our little wall feature. I might be able to bring it in a touch, maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. That's all right. It can just be a big, thick feature. All right, now I'm just going to finish off the rest of my porch. I've copied the hex code for this concrete here, and I'm going to go over to here and pop that in. 696969. Nice. There we go. It doesn't look exactly the same, and I think it's because of this white line. So I really hope that PARALIVES gets rid of that white line because it doesn't look too appealing in my opinion. All right, now that I've done most of the facade, I'm going to do that little bottom part where it looks like there's a basement. I'm not going to turn it into a basement because I really can't be bothered drawing a basement at the moment. And then we're going to work on our garage. There is a way to make the house have a foundation, but the way that I've built this is having it without, but we can actually use the half walls to make it look like we have a foundation and kind of cheat our way like that. So we need to extend it out to about there. So then we can draw on the side of the wall here as well. All right, I'm just gonna quickly color that in. Maybe just a plain white like that. All right, next thing we're gonna do is build a garage door. Now I've seen a couple of ways to do this on TikTok. I'm just gonna go with the very first one I saw, which was using a door frame and a roof with that sort of tool mod angled on its side. So let's see if we can figure out something fun there. So we're gonna grab our door frame, gonna go to about there, there, and then either side I'm gonna grab a column. I think we're gonna go with this one here, pop that in, stretch across. I'm gonna change it to white, I think, make it a little bit taller, pop that on the other side. Actually, maybe what we need is this to be white as well, this frame. So change that to white, and then we'll just make these across there. Fancy door, there we go. Now we're just gonna grab our roof. So it's the flat roof here. Yippee! We'll turn it around so we've got the slats going horizontally. And then we're gonna grab the advanced transform tool, spin it up, make sure it's not at an angle. Ooh, maybe we'll figure it out. Then we slide that in there. I'm gonna need to bring it down a little bit and then click on it. Oh, come back. Where did my roof go? Come back. Where did it go? All right, I guess we're doing that again. Did you see how it just slid down? All right, let's do it. I think that's fine. All right, let's get rid of that tool. I think that was our issue, is that we didn't get rid of it. Oh, no, where did it go? Oh my god, this is the breakfast nook all over again. No, it can't be. It can't be. All right, one last time. One last time. I practiced this beforehand and I swear I didn't have as many issues. Let's put it there. All right, and then we can change it to the black color. Beautiful. All right, that is our garage door done. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't mind. It does have white here. I don't know if we can do that using the column and that advanced tool setting. Let's see if we can play around with it. Let's duplicate that. Every time I've done something like this, it does kind of disappear or go a bit funky once I've reloaded the game. So hopefully it doesn't cause us headaches later, but early access, it's early access. It's fine. It's fine. And now if I bring this all the way out to here, beautiful. Hopefully that stays. Fingers crossed, let's save anyway. I'm gonna jazz it up with some lighting and some fun things on the exterior. Yeah, it's just sticking through the roof, but it's okay because you can't tell once the roof is on. It's all good. It's all good. Then we've got some little sconces on the wall here. They actually are like these ones, so let's do that one. I really wish it would snap. I cannot line them up whatsoever. I think I'm behind there. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think they're lined up. I wish that there was more terrain paint options, but we do have some all right ones at the moment. I also wish that it came in a square shape. Early access, early access. All right, there is a garden and all that sort of stuff, but we're gonna get into that later. Let's build on the interior because she's looking a bit boring. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go with white, plain white wallpaper. Nothing too fancy for this house. I feel like it could be pretty simple. Maybe some greens and browns for our decorations, but nothing too out there. That's actually more of a grey, isn't it? Or is it a white? I can't actually tell. It's grayish white, maybe a little bit brighter. So this wall is not connected. Let's fix that, shall we? Hello? To the end of time. Are you connected? I genuinely cannot tell. How many walls have we got there? Oh, floor plan, help me. What did I do? What's here? What is this? Oh, that's the toilet wall. Okay. All right. She's a bit crooked. There we go. There we go. Oh, much better. All right. Put that down. Put that down. All right. Now we can chuck in our doors. Like I said, I'm going to go with like maybe like this sort of vibe. That looks nice. Little bohemia, modern, what is that? What's the term? Modern century? That kind of vibe. The flooring. Let's change the flooring to that. Maybe we can go with a chevron. Maybe this one actually. I don't think I've used this one much. Let's go. It's too yellow. I think I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, let's do that. Beautiful. I don't know why that joined like it was the same room. That's going to be fun. Let's figure that out. What happened there? Are you a wall? I don't think it's connected. Let's connect that. How strange. Do you know what? It probably doesn't even matter. I'm just being pedantic about it. Whatever. All right. That'll do. No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to delete that wall and then I'm going to draw it in. There we go. There we go. That's better. Should be its own room now if I delete this. Yes. Okay, good. Whew. Crisis averted, guys. There wasn't really any crisis. I'm sure it would have been fine in the long run, but you know, just in case. Let's grab our tool and just draw it across like that. Oh, no, we need, what am I thinking? We need the half wall. There we go. So then we can bring this up, make that flush, and then we'll get, do you know what we'll probably do? We can probably get a similar wallpaper to this flooring, hopefully. Maybe this one? I'll grab this hex code and then we'll pop that there. Actually, oh, it's there already. Beautiful. And then we can chuck some stairs down. I don't mind these. These are kind of cute. If it will allow me. Girl. Alright, chill. You're embarrassing me. Oh, it's so close. Like it knows where it needs to go. So close, babes. So close. To the platform, please. To the platform. To the hit it, Fergie. Come on now. And you know what I could probably do? I could probably just do this and adjust it manually. But where's the fun in that, you know? Where's the fun in that? Right, now you snap. There we go. There we go. That wasn't so difficult now, was it? All right, so because we're not doing that basement staircase here, I think I'm just going to have it all across like that. Maybe we'll change the color though. Maybe we can match our stairs, our flooring. Yeah. Actually, it's a lot. It goes all the way out here. Wait, let's put that there. And then can we extend this out to there? Oh, we just need to scoot you in. There we go. Cute. Maybe that can be the bedroom one and then that can be the entrance one. And we'll just swap it around. Floor plan be damned, okay? I know that was the whole goal, was to work with a floor plan, but you know what? Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you can't do it to scale. Sometimes your game just won't allow it, and that's okay. That's okay, guys. What we can do instead is we can use that separator wall piece and make this tile. That's fun. That's exciting. Maybe this one in like a cream. Ooh, no, actually. This one? Yeah, that's a bit better. Then we're going to rotate it. Beautiful. Oh, we need to also change it to that, which means our stairs can be a different color altogether too. All right, if that's the case, let me grab, yes, come back. Let me grab this color and then we'll make it the same for the stairs. Stunning. All right, let's grab our doors. Let's do some nice doors. Maybe we can do round. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I actually really like this door, actually. Let's do this one in the brown color. No, it looks a little too cartoony actually. That one's nice. Yes. Done. That's our door. And then, can I even have... I can't even put a door there. So what is the point of you? Unless I can... Well, it's only for decoration, so you know what? We can just raise it up. Thank goodness for this tool. Up you go. Beautiful. Stunning. Like it was meant to be there the whole time. Be a different door, actually, for the garage. For the garage. We can just go the plain door. Yep, that looks very garage door-esque, doesn't it? All right, let's grab this brown color, though. There we go. All right, so this is our first bedroom here with our walk-in robe. Do you know what we need to do? We actually need to raise this up to match the door. So then we can actually have... That's probably what the issue was the whole time, honestly. Hopefully... Actually, should we test that out? Let's see if the para can get in there. Hang on. Oh, wow, so quick. All right, beautiful. All right, can she get into this room here? Oh my god. Okay, so it's so fine. So we can technically do my little staircase platformy moment. So that one can be level with that because that's the bedroom there. But we'll place our doors down because then that way we can get an idea of what the height will be. Hopefully, if it will allow it. Right, there's the door. Then we can adjust this to match. There we go. This is our bathroom, which has a door here. So we'll copy past you. You can go there. Bring you up as well. It is a bit finicky having to do this every time. Highly confused. This is our bathroom. This is a butler's pantry because this is the bedroom. Yeah, this is the bathroom. So this wall should be actually here. All right, there. And then this one goes up to match. I'll get rid of you. Get in. Just scooch a little. Just scooch a little. Just a little. Just a little scooch. Just a little scooch. There we go. How did I still have problems even though I did a floor plan? Guys, this was supposed to be a tutorial to help y'all build properly. And what have I done? What have I done? Who knows? I'll never know. Maybe that can go there. And maybe the stairs can just go here. Is that flush? No. No. Mm-hmm. Do you know what? I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I do mind that it's gapping. Why are you gapping? Excuse me? Why are you doing that? Because of the stair? Ugh. There we go. So needy. Okay, alright. We're good. We're good. I think I've solved the mystery. No need to call Scooby-Doo and his gang. Alright, I've figured it out. Don't call Mystery Incorporated, alright? I can't afford their fees. This one. Yes, there we go. Maybe we'll do different color stairs, actually, to match. Bring it back. There we go, we'll do that. Okay, alright. I think we're good with the floor plan now. Right, done. Save. Oh! For this, I think I'm just gonna do these so I can see exactly where this floor needs to meet up. And then I'll change it once that's all done. And we'll get our para to test everything because everything's being a huge issue, it looks like. All right, let's make sure that our para can actually go through all of these different doors. So we'll get her to go here. Fast forward, come on. Go here. Go here. All right, it looks like they're all working. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh, beautiful. All right, now that all that nonsense with the doors and the platforms and all that crap is done, we can finally start decorating according to our floor plan. Now, not every floor plan will have all of the different decor in the places that they are for this one. We were just very lucky and we managed to find a floor plan that did. So I'm going to utilize that. So let's get started. All right, so we've got a double bed here. Let's do this one maybe. There we go. Maybe this is like a share house. Maybe it's not for a family. Maybe it's for like a few friends that live together. Now, it does look like there's windows either side, according to our floor plan once again. So let's do those. I think we'll go with these ones just because we've kind of been using those throughout. That will make it a little bit skinny and bring it down. That looks quite cute. Let's bring that over here. Make it even. Maybe this one? Yeah, maybe this one? Yeah, that's a lot nicer, I think. We'll change the color though. Oopsie. Yeah, let's change it to, unless we want to do like a darker. No, let's do that one. Yes, exactly what I wanted. So we'll stretch you across. Excuse me, stretch. Thank you. Thank you. And then bring you down maybe all the way. Should we do it all the way? Why not? That looks nice. And we'll just tuck you in a little bit. And then for these ones, maybe we can do blinds or shades. Ooh, I haven't used these yet. Let's do these, but maybe in a nicer color. Ooh, yes. Beautiful. Do you know what? We'll have them sort of halfway up. That's nice.
Ooh, this is nice.
Let's put something on the wall there. I really like this one. I haven't used this yet. Let's do that one. Let's bring her down a notch. There we go. Cute. All right, some lamps. Maybe we do a green color. Ugh. Maybe? Get out of here. Skedaddle. Skedaddle. Yeah, that's much cuter. Why are you hovering? Excuse me, you are not a UFO. You do not need to be hovering in space. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Need a rug. A stripy rug. I actually don't mind that color with it already. Let's see, what does that look like? That's actually not bad. Yeah, that ties in the black with the frame and everything. Let's go this one here. Yes, in the double. That's cute. Maybe we can match the brown from this. From the frame. Oh, actually, it already would have had that option. Perfect. Maybe I can put a television there. Maybe they get their own little television. Beautiful. Maybe that could have been a desk, actually. Do you know what? Let's clutter it up, though. Maybe this is the fedora room or the cowboy room. Yeehaw. Actually, that could be cute as like a little thing here. Actually, I kind of love that. Let's change the swatch. Let's do that one. Ooh, it's like a little gradient of cowboy hats. Yeehaw. All right, walk-in robe. Will this fit? It does. Well, does it fit with our door? Sort of, kinda, not really. If I smush it out, though. Yeah. And it's only a little bit clippy. Hang on. We can make this work. We can Tim gun it. We can make it work. Let's move our door. There we go. Then we can move you over. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Move this over here. We'll put a mirror down. I don't want to use the same mirror that I've used for nearly every build so far. I wonder if I can I make this bigger? Oh my gosh, I can? Excuse me. The Sims could never. They could never. Let's make this bit darker though. Let's do... yeah. And then we'll change that as well to a darker swatch. Should I do a fancy wallpaper maybe for in there? You're not really gonna see it. It is a closet. I think I'm being a little bit too silly. Maybe a rug. Maybe that's kind of cute. In like a brown color. Let's see, what does that look like? Yeah. Okay, I love. Yeah. All right. Bougie room. Seems a bit plain on this wall. Maybe we can do something fun there. What can we put? What have we got? Maybe we'll put a fan down. Maybe that's a bit nicer. Well, I guess that's kind of in the way, isn't it, of the television? All right. All right. You're going there. There we go. That's our first bedroom done. Save. Get out of here. Ship it off. I lied. I also want to do something with this here. So maybe we can do a shelf there, actually. Maybe we can do a little bookshelf. There should be enough room for our para to walk in. Maybe this one here. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. Black? No, I don't think that black works. Maybe that one. What does this do? Oh, that clears the shelf. Today I learned. Oh my god, I can't believe you can do that. Let's make it a little bit bigger. But that is really cool. Because yeah, it would be nice to have all of these shelves without any books. I mean, do you know what? Let's jazz it up. Let's make our own little bookshelf. Why not? Alright, so we can do some of these. Maybe like one of these could be cute up here as well. Little lamp. And then some plants. Some plants, of course. A bit smaller. I've got some random, like, what is this? A bear? I don't believe it. Does that say help?
Help me! Help me!
Maybe a snake plant? Actually, the snake plant could be cute down the bottom. Come back. That's cute. Let's put that in. Alright. Done. There's our custom little shelf. Maybe we'll do a little ottoman at the end of the bed. That could be quite cute. Let's have a look. What have we got? This one here. Can I change? Yes, I can. Oh, beautiful. Let's do it like that. Actually, no, do you know what? We're going to make it look more lived in. We're going to put some clothes there. Do you know what? Let's put this there. Messy. There we go. They need to put away their laundry. And maybe we'll like chuck some slippers here as well. They're a bit messy. It would be cool if we had some clothes that we could just chuck on the ground. That would be quite nice, but maybe that's something in the future that they'll bring in. Who knows? Maybe like a shopping bag. Alright, perfect. Oh, we can put our clothes rack in here. Our little walk-in robe for this section. One of these. Right, there you go. We'll put a little shoe rack there. Stretch it out. I love that you can stretch it. That's so good. Yes. I do like to have a mirror at the entrance of my house just so I know what I look like before I step out, you know? Shoes. Let's put some shoes on that little thing. We need to go back to clutter here. Some gum boots. Change you. Let's go to the blue color. Let's do 2 of you. We won't do the red because we've got the red there. Let's do green, yeah. I think this is fine. It's just a tiny little walk-in robe, you know. It's nothing fancy. Just for the main entrance, just to put all your stuff. Actually, where's that clothes rack? Yeah, maybe we can put that in the corner here. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, cute. Alright, I'm kind of sick of a bedroom wardrobe situation, so let's move on to the kitchen and dining, I think. Alright, so the kitchen itself is here. We have a dining table here, and then we've got the lounge room with a fireplace. Ooh, so bougie. I'd love to live here. And then we've got a window here as well. We need to remember about our windows and stuff. We're all caged in. It's like we're in a rat maze at the moment. Okay. All right, we'll go with this one here. That looks nice. All right. Ooh. Did you see that? Why was it a light bulb? Interesting. All right. We'll put some drawers here. Let's do one normal one. Then we're going to put out a stove. Let's do a different stove as well. Maybe in white to match our fridge. Can we change? No, we can't change it. That would have been nice if we could have customized the top of that, but no biggie, I guess. And then there's cupboards up the top, it looks like. So let's do that. Do that for the top of the fridge, I think. And then we'll do that. And I think what we'll do is we'll switch this one around to do our little trick. Now, I don't really like the door handles, so maybe we'll change those. Just to jazz it up a little bit so it's different from the bottom ones. That's so cute. I'm so happy that we can change it all like that. Now the range hood should go here, but we'll do a little cupboard on top of it. Okay, so we can probably get away with just having a regular cupboard up there, honestly. That's cute. I really like that. Yeah. Let's do our island bench. Now it looks like it's kind of like a marble top. And then we can stretch that across. Actually, if I put it there, then I can have a rubbish bin here. Great spot for a rubbish bin. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can put the sink here. If it will let me, it may not be in the middle. Oh, no, it is. Okay, good. Do I like that sink? Or do I want to do maybe this one to match the black of the top there? I would really love to do another splashback, backsplash moment there. But I think maybe instead we'll do exposed brick. That looks quite nice. I think I like that. One of these days I will download a whole bunch of different tiles and wallpaper and rugs and pictures. Today is not that day. Today was floor plan building day. So we'll do a tutorial for that maybe another time. I think I want to go with this one in like a black color. Yeah. Oh, I pressed shift, so hopefully that didn't make it float. I guess we'll find out. No, it's so fine. But I will make them a little bit more even Stevens. I think for the butler's pantry, what we can do is we can just copy this and bring that in here and use that for some storage solution. All right, we'll use this. We'll copy that, bring that over here. I actually think what I'll do is I'll bring this up and that can be stretched out to each side like that. Actually, maybe it can be there and then we'll do a corner one. So let's stretch that across and then we can grab that fun little, this one here and put that down. Excuse me. Where are you going? Thank you. Change it to that. We can put our dishwasher in there. Dishwasher in. Maybe this is where the rubbish bin can go. Yes, that's a good spot for the rubbish bin actually. I feel like we're always going to use this bin, but it's just the nicest one. Beautiful. Cute little butler's pantry. Let's decorate. Do you know what I might do? Bring that in, because then I can put the microwave here. Yes. Oh no, it can only go in the middle. Okay. All right. Well, how about this? How about this? Checkmate. Now what are you going to do? Let's put the toaster here. Should we put a little coffee? Yeah, let's do a little coffee. Oh, it can only go where our recycle bin goes. Unless we put it out here. Yes, let's put it there. Yes, let's decorate our shelves. Now, there's a lot of people that live here, so different types of cereal, of course. Can't change the color. Never mind. Never mind. There's two types, so that's okay. Ooh, do you know what? I saw this little, this little cork thing. Actually, maybe that can go over here. And we can put the bottle of oil on top of that. Yeah, this. And we can put that on there. Cute. Maybe our salt and pepper shakers. They're very big. Can I change the size of that? There we go. Oh, yes. I love that. What are these? Are these just empty jars? I cannot tell for the life of me. I think they are. Is this jam? Yum. It is now. Honey? Let's put a honey pot up there. Yup, cute. Some flour. Oh. Oh. Why is that so clear? But then that one's really pixelated. Interesting. Is it my game? I don't think so. Alright, so now we've got our little coffee bar area. Alright, do you know what we'll do? We'll just do something simple like that, I think, for our coffee area. I wonder how high we can stack this plate. I'm going to keep going until I get bored. Am I cutting in? Am I clipping? I'm starting to clip though. Can I move all of them at the same time? Ah, stop it. Incredible work, PARALIVES team. Incredible work. Oh my gosh. All right, let's put our dining table down. I'm kind of vibing with this, but maybe we'll do it in a darker wood. Yeah. Ooh, yes. I love that. Let's make it big. Why not? I'll probably go with these ones in black to match our bar stools and to tie that all in together. Oh, excuse me. There we go. And then we can add our rug. That color is actually quite nice with the rest of the house. Yes. We need to put our windows in. Let's do that. It was kind of at the edge here. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me, no. Cute. All right, now we just need to do our little lounge room area here. It looks like there's an L couch, a fire. Let's grab the fireplace first, which is in the little chimney section. It is a bit random, I'm not gonna lie. What is this?
Oh my god!
What is that? That's a mouth. That is mouth. Oh my god. Wow, okay. Kind of wish I never saw that. I really love this fireplace. Nice. I wish I could extend it out. That would be quite nice. Unless we did it too far. Like that. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. You know what? Let's do that. Let's figure out the couch first, because it is a modular couch. So we can do our little trick that we found out for our last video. If you click on that and then click on the pencil, yes, that's what it was. Oh, it's got like its own little armchair too, so we can use that. I actually don't mind this color as well. And then we can stretch that out. It's about to there. And then that little end piece. Let's copy you. Change it to that one. There we go. Do I like that color couch? I actually don't mind this color. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's nice. Excuse me. Excuse me. What's happening? What is happening? Oh no. Alright, save. Okay. This game I'm a little bit more forgiving because it's early access, whereas another game I wasn't so forgiving because it had been about 10 years since it had been released and it was still having issues like that. So I'll allow it. I'll allow it just this once. And then there's a little coffee table. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll put our television up on the screen here. Can I make it bigger? I can. Yeah, this place needs a big TV, you know? Put down a video game. Let's give them a console. And they can play PARALIVES. Perfect. There we go. Someone owns a Switch. It's red. Anything else? Speakers. Oh, probably a sound bar here, huh? Anything else? Oh, we have a little record player. That could be kind of cute. Maybe if we did a little accent table here. Here we go. That's cute. I like that. Oh, and a plant. Let's get some plants down. I think I really want to do this one here. Maybe? No. That one can go here. That's quite nice there. Alrighty. Do we need a rug? We need a rug. We need a rug. Yes. Ooh, I love. I can put some coffee mugs down. And then where's those little sugar cubes? There. Yes, so cute. Let's do it black. Sure. Beautiful. I love this room. This is so cute. Oh, I should absolutely do lighting before I forget. I think maybe we can do our little pendant hanging moment. Did I get that right where I needed it? Yes. Amazing. I'm going to put another one. Another one. Yes. Ooh, yes, I love that. All right, so we've got another bedroom in here. I should probably put some windows down because we've got that foundation on the outside. That helps us figure out where we need to go. There we go. We could do a double bed. There is enough room. Yeah, let's do that. What color do we want to make the sheets in here? Ooh, moody. I like that. I think let's go with something like this. Something plain. Ooh, something like this. Ooh. Do we give him a single bed? Single female lawyer. Maybe it's a single lawyer. So they can have a desk. All right, let's put a desk down. That's nice. Let's do that one. Yes. Oh, That is a lawyer's desk. Let's get them a computer, maybe a laptop. I feel like a lawyer is always on their laptop. Maybe we'll give them a MacBook because they can afford an Apple product. Yeah. We'll give them some sticky notes. Yes. We'll do it in yellow, in the classic yellow. Oh my gosh. A notepad as well, because they always be writing. And then all the shelves, all of the bookshelves. And then maybe they'll have a television. Maybe they have a little bit of fun. Do you know what? We can make a cute little built-in shelf moment. That could be kind of cute. Hang on. Look at me using my noggin. Hang on. It's a rare occurrence, I know. Grab this and use this one. Shablami. And then we can copy you more books for our lawyer. Beautiful. Let's put a mirror down. This one, nothing too, flashy. I think that's our lawyer's room. This is the main bedroom, so who can live in there? Do you know what? Gym bro. There we go. Bachelor Pad, guys. Yeah, that's nice. Nice and modern looking. Let's do that. Yes, Gym bro. There we go. Gym bro, would you like a picture on your wall? I mean. It is absolutely perfect. Holy cow. I can't believe how good that is. No pain, no gain. Oh my god. Gym bro. Love it. I love it. Chef's kiss. I actually like this. It looks like dumbbells. There we go. Let's go, gym bro. Yes. I actually love those bedside tables. All right. What have we got? We have a chair here. What kind of a chair should we put there? Maybe this one. That's where you put all of your dirty clothes. And then we'll give them, they may as well have a giant TV in here too. They may as well. He's got the walk-in robe too. He's got it for all of his shoes. Oh my god, let's have a shoe wall. Yes. And it can be a rainbow shoe. It can be a rainbow shoe wall. Yes. Love. And then the treadmill can go here. Kind of next to the window. That's cute. This is what we need. Yes. Oh my gosh. Perfect. That can hang there. I wonder if I put this down, they'll do yoga. Maybe they'll do yoga in front of the television. Actually, do you know what? We'll get rid of this one. We'll get rid of that one. And then we'll put it here. Oh, more weights. Little dumbbells. And then there was the kettlebells. That's a little bit on the nose. I think that's a little bit on the nose. You know what? It's pride. Be on the nose. I don't care. Be on the nose. Do you know what? We can put it right at the front entrance. Yes! I wouldn't mind. It's perfect. Run, squat, lift, burn, never give up. Now we're going to give them a walk-in robe with all of the shoes. Across. Yes. Actually, we can just stretch that down. And these are all of their shoes. Oh my gosh, this is going to take 10 years to clutter. Alright. Ooh, sideways is kind of fun. I don't mind that. Alright, rainbows. Okay, maybe this orange. Okay. This is going to take 10 years, guys. Oh no. That's right. Once you do it, you can select it. Thank God. And then we're going to do, what, green? Which I don't have to change. Thank God. There we go. Now we can do pink. Oh, I kind of wish we did that instead.
No! God, please, no! No!
I do. I really do. I really do. We're going to swap it. We're going to swap it. All right. So what I ended up doing was actually giving them a little bit more variety rather than just all rainbow. A bit crazy. This will do. This will do. I don't like that blue color. Let's change that to black maybe. Yeah, that's nicer. That's a lot nicer. What if I did that and then hid those clothes in like that? Yes. Okay. And the mirror can go right there. That mirror is perfect for it. Beautiful. What a cute little room. Let's do a rug. A little bit smaller. In like a black color. Oh, I've made it marble somehow. I'm not mad at that. I don't know how I did that. Don't ask me, but I'm not mad at that. All right, we're yet to do any bathrooms. So we can quickly do 2 bathrooms and then a laundry room and then we're all done. That's really nice. Yeah, that's definitely more bathroom vibes. Hey. Yes. And now their bathtub is quite nice. Should we, hang on. Go back to wallpaper. What if we did, ooh, yes. Okay. Speed run bathroom. Here we go. Excuse me. Oh, it's not even where the bathtub goes. It goes here, silly. Yeah, go on then. Maybe we'll do 2. So if that's the middle there, we'll do 1 and then do 2. I just used my finger on the screen. I just held my finger on the screen to find the middle of the All right, mirror on the wall. Can I stretch you over? Yes. Maybe a little bit higher. Yes, maybe a little bit lower. Gorge. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's put in a shower here. Hello. There we go. Yeah. We will need a curtain, I think. Maybe some blinds. Mm-hmm. Maybe in a brown color. Oh, that was kind of close. Maybe a bit darker. Shower, done. Toilet, do a white one because we've got a white bathtub. Yep, that makes sense. Clutter, toiletry stuff. Put that on the wall there. Some bandages, yep, absolutely. Put those in. And band-aids. And then a rug, of course. Maybe this. Oh, that's kind of fun. I actually don't mind it being a bit crooked too. That's nice. Do I want something here? I feel like I need something there. We need lights. We do need lights. Do you know what? We can do like a little table. Ooh, too dark. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll put that little radio there. Oh, they're so cute. Laundry, right. Let's copy, I think, this. And then I think we'll grab our shelving as well.
Huh?
What just happened? Oh, it changed the time of day somehow. What the heck? The panic in my eyes just then. Oh, God. Let's put them in like that. That's cute. And then I think more laundry hampers in here. Let's do different ones. There is a different hamper. Yeah, this one. What says laundry sink? This one, I think. Okay, what else? It's laundry detergent, maybe? Question mark? Unsure. And then we've got these as well. Let's change to brown, yeah. Now we need the washing machines over on this side. Let me put that down. And then, hello, either side. There we go. See, it's kind of confusing because I don't know if that is, like, are they both washing machines? You know? And then, I don't know, maybe another basket. We'll grab this so I don't have to search for it. Duplicate it. Put that there. All right, now we have this tiny little bathroom that this person and this person both have to share. It looks like it's a bathtub according to our floor plan. Remember when we started this build according to a floor plan, guys? Remember that? All right, bathtub. We'll go with this one. We'll go with that one then. Flooring and wallpaper. Yeah. Do we want a picture on the wall? Let's go with this one, I think. Let's do, I think, the standalone sink here. Wait, I haven't seen this sink before. Have I? I don't remember if I have, but I kind of live. Should I do the tap black? Yeah, let's do that brownish color, because then I can also change this to that as well. Matching. Ooh, yes. I love. Let's change you to white. Gorgeous. And then for the mirror. Ooh. It's so teeny tiny. It's so teeny tiny. Actually, I kind of love this. And then we'll give them like a little cupboard or something here on the side. Maybe. Oh, bringing it back, guys. We're bringing it back. Oh dear. Toilet. Let's put that down before I bloody forget. That can go in the black. Do you know what? We'll grab this. Copy that. My goodness. Can't believe I almost forgot a toilet for these guys. This is what I wanted. That's what I wanted the whole time.
This is what I wanted, okay? This is the pastels.
Oh no. Alright, if I could have those colors but switched, that would be great. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a plant. Yes. There we go. There's our green. I think we did it. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Shampoo bottles. She continues. I said I'm done, but I'm not. I'm not finished. I'm not, because I want sconces. Either side. Alright, so we recorded it well into the night, but we have finished our very first build using the Customize Rug mod and a floor plan. So I hope you enjoyed that. I mostly did. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.